short story of famous Indian model Sargam Koushal. Welcome to Mr. Biography YouTube channel. This video is about famous Indian teacher and model Sargam Koushal. Hope you will enjoy this educational based video and share it with your family and friends. Sargam Koushal is Indian teacher and model. She became popular after winning the title of Mrs. India World 2022 and Mrs. World 2 in December 2022. Sargam Koushal bring the Mrs. World crown back to India after 21 years. She said she is very happy and feel proud to bring the Mrs. World crown back to India after 21 years. Sargam Koushal was born on Monday the 17th of September 1990. Her age is 32 years as of 2022, in Jammu, India. Sargam Koushal's eye and hair color are brown. Sargam Koushal's father's name is J.S. Koushal and her mother's name is Reema Khajaria. She has a younger brother named Minton Koushal. Sargam Koushal entered into a relationship with Adi Koushal in 2015. The couple dated till 2017, before getting married in 2018. Adi Koushal is an Indian Navy officer. In 2022, Sargam Koushal participated in the Mrs. India World 2022 beauty pageant and participated in the Mrs. World competition in December 2022. She won the Mrs. World crown back to India after 21 years. That's her big achievement. She said, "On this occasion I love India and I love world." After qualifying in the Mrs. India competition, Sargam Koushal went through various personality-enhancing sessions with famous specialists from the industry including Kavita Khawrayat for the ramp walk, fitness expert Ginny Sheikh, Chirag Bambot as hair and makeup expert, and diet expert Dr. Varun Kattial. A total of 51 contestants from all across the country qualified for the pageant. The grand finale of the Mrs. India World 2022 was held in Nesco Centre, Goregaon, Mumbai on the 15th of June 2022. The Mrs. India Grand Finale event was hosted by actor Sachin Kumbhar and the jury panel consisted of actors Soha Ali Khan, Mohammad Azharuddin, Vivek Oberoi, former Mrs. World Dr. Aditi Govitrika, and couture designer Masumi Mewawala. Sargam Koushal graced the event wearing a heavily embellished evening gown designed by Pink Peacock Couture. After undergoing multiple rounds, Sargam Koushal was announced as the Mrs. India World 2022. Naveep Kaur, Mrs. India World 2021 crowned Sargam Koushal as the Mrs. India World 2022. Hi everyone, I am Sargam Koushal, Mrs. Indian World 2022. I am elated to be here. I cannot express my feelings in words. I have this crown which I wanted for many years and I will see you at Mrs. World 2023. That's it. On the 19th of December, Sargam Koushal wins Mrs. World title in a big race. Right about 123 participants participated in the Mrs. World competition. But India's Sargam Koushal wins Mrs. World title and bring the crown back after 21 years. Sargam Koushal was very happy and said, "I love India and I love world." Sargam Koushal crowned as the Mrs. India World 2022. Mrs. India's official Instagram handle shared the crowning moment of Mrs. India World 2022. Just a girl changing the world one rhinestone at a time. And here we have the winner of Mrs. India Incorporated 2022-23. The stunning and well-deserving reigning queen and Mrs. India World 2022, Mrs. Sargam Koushal. Sargam Koushal's next objective after being crowned Mrs. India World 2022 is to be crowned Mrs. World 2023. Sargam Koushal made it for her and his country India yesterday on the 19th of December 2022. Sargam Koushal is now Mrs. World. Aditi Govitrika won the title and returned the crown to India. She previously held the title Glad Rags Mrs. India 2001. Dr. Govitrika, along with Soha Ali Khan and Mohammad Azharuddin, sat as a judge for Mrs. India Incorporated 2022-23. Actress Soha Ali Khan, during a media interaction, expressed her gratitude for working with the Mrs. India Incorporated. "I remember the year when Rashi crowned the winner and then a weep." Actress Soha Ali Khan said, I am honored to be a part of the jury where I see women from different backgrounds, cultures, and beliefs achieve their dreams. It feels great to see all the ladies standing up for themselves and are ambitious to bring the best in them, and all thanks to Mrs. India or Mrs. World. At last Sargam Koushal wins Mrs. World title in a big race, and back the Mrs. World crown India after 21 years. Proud moment for Indians and also for Sargam Koushal. Thanks a lot for watching our professional Mr. Biography YouTube channel. You can help us to promote our Mr. Biography YouTube channel by like, comment, share and subscribe Mr. Biography YouTube channel. Stay in touch for more videos. Thanks for watching full video about famous Indian model Sargam Koushal Mrs. World.